and the ability to read it, I have no right to vote for it.
Boy, I couldn't agree with you more. In the case of the Patriot Act, it was particularly insidious because the bill that you all debated was not the bill you voted on. The one that they posted on the House intranet was vastly different and vastly more assaultive of constitutional rights than the ones you had, the bill you had been debating in the previous 2 weeks.
Yeah, and but I think this information is getting out thanks to you and others, because the general public, are getting outraged, especially with this financial crisis. I think that's what this April 15th ceremonies we had around the country is expressing. People are pretty disgusted, and it's very healthy. But we have to make sure that this disgust for government is directed in the right way, because we need to redirect the purpose of government rather than just complaining and yelling and screaming. And people were upset with the last administration, so they got rid of the Republicans. Now they have Obama in, who was supposed to have a better understanding of civil liberties. And what is he doing? Right,
he's doing the same thing. The Department of Homeland Security report that came out, interestingly, the same day as 1 million+ Americans rallied nationwide about the heavy hand of the federal government, lumps together pro-life, pro-gun, military, concerned about immigration, concerned about federal government, along with skinheads and race baiters. I mean, what business does the federal government have of doing that and trying to chill our freedoms?
Yeah, and that's their effort to discredit what's going on. I hope they can't silence us that easy. Somebody was interviewing a liberal the other day, and they said, well, sometimes there's liberal attempts to dissent. And the liberal argued, well, that's different. We shouldn't profile them because they never use violence. It's only you guys like us, that we believe in the Second Amendment and the right to life and, these kind of things. We're the only ones that might be prone to violence. And you know how much effort I've made in my little group to emphasize that that's not what I want to resort to. I mean, as long as we have this process, I think we have to try to wake people up and change things in a more peaceful fashion.
Before I let you go, and I love chatting with you. Where is the greatest threat to our liberties today?
Well, I've talked about this in the speeches I give, and I talk about the oath of office, protecting us selves against all enemies, foreign. And then I just sort of pause, and everybody shouts, domestic. It's a domestic threat. It's his lack of interpretation of the ability to interpret the Constitution. I think the biggest threat is that they don't understand that the Constitution was there to restrict the government and not ever to restrain the people. It was there to protect our liberties, and believing and having confidence that freedom really works. And if you want prosperity, if you're a humanitarian, what you ought to be doing is fighting for liberty.
Congressman Ron Paul, always a pleasure. Have a great weekend. We'll chat again next week.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. 866-408-7669. Right back with your calls on Brian and the Judge.